Yo, what's up, guys? NBA Thursday is here, and we got 8 games of hoops. I'm hopping into my 4 favorite plays in this video. But first up, let's talk about yesterday, guys. Cash the free play. We did it once again, and this is exactly what I sent out to everybody in the free group. I said, take the Cavs on the money line. They have the home court here. The Lakers are not a strong team. Basically, everything that I said in this post made exact sense, and it exactly happened that way. Because what happened? The Cavs didn't just win, guys. They won by 30 points. It was a blowout winner. And guys, this one was over by the end of the third quarter. This one was over, honestly, at halftime. It felt pretty over. The Cavs dominated in this one. So, if you guys want to get that free play, that one was not released on the YouTube video. So, you're going to make sure to hit that link right up there, winnable.com/BAM. Go over to the free plan and hit subscribe so that you can get in and get all of those free play locks. Because it's good that you're getting the plays on YouTube, but if you want to get even more plays, if you want to get access to my favorite plays, my hottest plays right now, just like Cavs money line that greened out everybody watching, make sure you're on the Winnable. It's right up there. Now, before we move into any other plays, any picks today, I got a 2-man in this video, as well as a 3-man in this video, as well as a bonus pick at the very end. I'm going to talk about one thing that is super important, which is how you can get more money from what you're already doing. What you're already doing is going on basically every other day, playing some NBA, maybe playing some NFL on a few apps that you have. How you can leverage that exact same process to make more money without taking any different plays, any different anything. The only different thing you're going to do is take a different app. Now, what am I talking about here? I'm talking about the user sign-up offers that you can get by just taking 5 minutes out of your day and signing up for a new app. In this case, if you sign up on Chalkboard with promo code BAM, they're going to give you a free pick right here, which is Luka Doncic or any player playing that night at 1 point. So a very, very easy win, as well as a 100% match. So if you put in $100, they're going to match you with the $100 of their own, giving you $200 total to play with, which is awesome. You're basically doubling your first deposit. So whatever you put in, you're getting that exact same amount in free money to go ahead and play on the app. So that's why I say it's better than taking any different picks, any different parlays. Don't worry about the picks yet. Just focus on setting yourself up with a new app. It'll literally take you 5 minutes, and it might make you more money than it will in the whole entire day. And if you guys are already on Chalkboard, by the way, Chalkboard available in all of these states right here. The greens and the purples are good to go. If you're already on Chalkboard, that's all right. Go ahead and sign up on Underdog with code BAM. Once you guys go ahead and do this, you're going to get a gimme pick, which is the same exact thing. You just get a star player at 1 point. Very easy win. And this entry might even be better. This promo offer is play $5, get $75. So you're literally putting $5 down and you're getting $75. That's 15 times what you put down. So if you guys are doing the math there, you realize, wow, no matter what I do, no matter which players I take, whether my bets hit or miss tonight, I'm probably going to make a good amount of money just leveraging this promo offer. Play 5, get $75. So make sure you guys sign up on Underdog with code BAM. Sign up on Chalkboard with code BAM. Now, let's talk about the free plays today. We're going first up into our 2-man of the day, and it's Brandon Miller on the over at points plus rebounds. He's playing up against Dallas. And Zach LaVine on the over at 18.5 points plus assists. He's playing at Philly. Now, this one is a great play, but first up, let's take a timeout here. Let's look at the payout, because guys, this is not a usual 3x payout that you usually get for 2-mans. If you play a lot of 2-mans, you'll know. Well, when I put 2 players down on an app like Prizepicks, another app with fixed payout structures, I'm going to get $100, turns into $300. I'm going to get $10, turns into $30. I'm going to get a 3x payout. And most of you guys are content with that. I don't believe so. If you guys love playing 2-mans, do yourself a favor, hop on Chalkboard. I played this 2-man on Chalkboard. $100 turns into $315. So I'm getting $15 extra, and that might not sound like a lot. Some days it's more. Some days it's way more. Some days it was like $350. That might not sound like a lot, but over the course of the year, over the course of the month even, it adds up because you're taking at least 1 2-man a day, sometimes even more. And every single 2-man, I'm getting paid a little bit more than you because I'm playing on Chalkboard. If you guys are not on Chalkboard yet, and you're in one of these states, I don't know what you're doing, especially if you're like 2-mans. Chalkboard's the app for you guys. You got to play to the apps that favor your strengths. And if you like playing 2-mans, Chalkboard's the one. Now, moving into the plays, we're starting it off with Brandon Miller right here on the over at 25.5 points plus rebounds. So Miller's been super hot recently since coming back from the injury. Of course, the Hornets were a super injured team in that December-November stretch. Brandon Miller went out very, very early, actually, with an injury. But since the turn of the calendar year, guys, the Hornets have been flying, and Brandon Miller especially. He, in the last 10 games, has hit in 7 of them. In the last 8 games, he's hit in 7 of them. So he's only missed 1 of these games, and that was against the Orlando Magic. And guys, that was a blowout win. A lot of the Hornets games seem to be like that. They don't really play very many close games. It's either blowout wins or blowout losses. It's a pretty funny trend going on with the Charlotte Hornets. But Brandon Miller doesn't care. Brandon Miller is still getting to his line super consistently. The line's at 25.5 points plus rebounds. Last 5, 80%. Last 10, 70%. You want an even bigger sample size? Well, in the last 20, he's hitting it at a 60% rate. So super, super good stuff here from Brandon Miller. And guys, here's the kicker. This defense is a dream matchup for someone like Brandon Miller. I'll show you guys the overall right here. Points allowed, the Mavericks are a bottom 10 defense in this category, and rebounds allowed, they're a bottom 4 defense in this category. So Brandon Miller against the Dallas Mavericks right here is such a prime matchup because he's a hot player right now. He's coming off a few great games, in not just a few. If you look at the whole season, he's coming off several great games. The Hornets are one of the hottest teams in basketball quietly right now. People aren't paying attention to them because they're the Hornets, but they're a great team right now. And if we look at the matchup, guys, the Dallas Mavericks are a pretty weak team. Ace Bailey, Bryce Sensabaugh just recently hit against this. Those are some small forwards I can name. LeBron got 25. PR, very, very solid. I expect Brandon Miller to get over 25.5 in this game. Now, moving into play number 2, it's Zach LaVine on the over at 18.5 points plus assists. And now, if we look at the injury report here for the Sacramento Kings, we'll see quite a few players that you might recognize are actually questionable or out for this game. Malik Monk, Keegan Murray is out, and then Russell Westbrook is questionable in this one. Even if they do play, probably going to be on some limited minutes. Now, what does that mean? That means that Zach LaVine is going to get even more playing time, even more opportunities, even more chances to shoot, just because these players are not taking the court tonight. So, super important thing you got to look at, but that's not even the main thing why we're taking this matchup. That's not even the main reason. The main reason is the Philadelphia 76ers are a middle-of-the-road defense. They are a good offense. They've been getting better these last few weeks, and yes, that side of the offensive side of the Sixers has been improving. So much so that people are saying maybe they could even be a dark horse team in the playoffs. And I'm saying the Sixers are good, but their defense actually not as much. If you look at the points allowed, they're a middle of the road team. Assists allowed, they are once again a bottom 5. So very, very good team we're targeting here. And if we look at Zach LaVine personally, he's looking great, guys. 8 of the last 10 he's hit this. And in the head-to-head, when you just target Zach LaVine games against Philadelphia, he's hitting both games. 33 points and assists, 29 points and assists, and those are way over the line. Tonight, all we need from him is 19 points plus assists. That should be super easy for a guy like LaVine, especially with fellow teammates missing time, fellow teammates being injured here, and the defense, not all that strong. He's also hit in 8 of the last 10. Everything is pointing to Zach LaVine right here on the over. Now, moving into the next slip, we're going to go ahead and take a 3-man, and you guys notice it's 2 of the same players, and we're adding in 1 extra guy. In this case, it's Peyton Watson on the over at 18.5 points, going up against the Brooklyn Nets. So, let's talk about this one. Peyton Watson, well, first up, let's talk about the Nuggets in general, because the Nuggets are one of the most injured teams in basketball, and I'll show you guys the report just so we can have a little chuckle together. Bates out, Brown out, Gordon out, Cam Johnson out, Jokic obviously out. Jamal Murray and Jonas Valanciunas are probable for this game, but they're both still dealing with hamstring and calf injuries. So, what does that leave us with? Well, that leaves us with Murray, Pickett, Watson, Jones, and Valanciunas. So, of those names that I just listed, Murray and Valanciunas are dealing with injuries. And of the rest of those names, Peyton Watson is by far the strongest name. If you guys have not been tuned into Peyton Watson in these last 20 games, really since Jokic got injured, you've been doing yourself a disservice because he has been on fire. This is when Jokic was getting injured. Actually, I'm pretty sure it was in this Heat game right here. And since that, boom, 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 boom. Peyton Watson has only missed this line in 5 games since Jokic got out. That is ridiculous. His line is at 18.5 right now. tons of injuries on the side of Denver. And the Brooklyn Nets defense is very middle of the road. You literally can't get more average than a defense like the Nets. So this is a perfect matchup for Watson to go ahead and exploit. He just recently went for 35 points against the Wizards. Notably, that Wizards defense is one of the worst in basketball, but still, a 35-point game against a bad defense means that if you go to just a middle-of-the-road defense, it should be more than easy enough for him to get 19 points in this game. So we love Peyton Watson right here. He's been one of the best players that we just keep going back to in free plays and in the VIP in these last couple months, really since Jokic has been out, because he is transcended into a completely new player, someone who can provide and score on his own. And if you guys haven't watched him yet, go watch some Peyton Watson, because him on the over here at 18.5 is honestly disrespectful. So take Watson right here on the over. And now let's talk about the bonus play. So I got one bonus play, and it's coming in right here on the night game. It's OKC and Minnesota. So Minnesota are the hosts right here, and we're hitting Anthony Edwards on the over at 2.5 3-pointers made. Now, in this game, I mean, it's just such a great play for Ant. So he's hit in 8 of the last 10. If we look at him on the season, once again, people disrespect Anthony Edwards' 3-point shooting. I feel like I've said this in 3 videos this week. And the reason is, it's true. People see Anthony Edwards and they see him as a high-flying player, someone who can dunk crazy, has crazy blocks, crazy hops, acceleration, and yeah, he's got a decent jumper too. People do not realize that his jumper is so elite, his 3-point shot is even more elite. In these last few seasons, he's been perfecting that craft. He knows it's a huge part of the game, and he has been perfecting that craft, and in 2025, he's had 3 threes or more, which is what we need from him in this game, in 66% of games. 66%, peaking at 9 threes sometimes, 7 threes, very consistently can get to the 5 line and 6 line, honestly. All we need from him here isn't even 5, isn't even 4. It's 3 3-pointers made in the entire basketball game. And this is an important thing to notice. Well, is it going to be a blowout if he's not going to play the fourth quarter? No. This is a game against the reigning champions, OKC. The Minnesota Timberwolves are 6.5 point underdogs in this one. So Anthony Edwards is going to get a ton of playing time here. We absolutely love him here on the over. And I know what you guys are going to say. You guys are going to say, well, bam, there's a pretty obvious reason why his totals are down, right? It's because they're playing the Thunder. The Thunder are one of the best defenses in all of basketball. And guys, this is what I will tell you. The Thunder are a fabulous defense at defending the rim, at defending the toughest shot, or the easiest shot, should I say, in all of basketball. It's the layup. It's the shot near the rim. The Thunder focus their entire energy on that. So do the Celtics, so do many great defenses, and as a result, they don't allow very many points. Yeah, that's true. They don't allow very many points at all. But if we look at the advanced statistics, and we'll show you guys right here, the 3 points allowed are actually bottom 5 in the NBA. The Thunder let you take threes. They'll let you take threes a ton. They'll let you make threes too, but they're not going to let you get easy buckets in the paint and near the rim. And it's a great strategy. It's literally the best strategy in basketball. I mean, the Celtics and the Thunder do it, and they're the best defenses in basketball right now. So if you don't have a guy like Victor Wembanyama, that's basically your strategy. So 3-point mades allowed, they're bottom 5. So people aren't realizing this. Anthony Edwards thrives against a defense like this. In 11 games that I've pulled up here, the last 11 times that Ant has faced OKC, he's hit in 7 of them. And those last few times that he missed were actually in that tough final series that they were playing. In this season, he's hit in both games against OKC, averaging 4 3-pointers. All we need from right here is 3. So this is one of those locks that just feels super, super good. A lot of people are not locked into this one because they see OKC's got a good defense. I'm not going to take Ant on the over. No, don't stop there. Break it down into just 3-pointers, and you can see Anthony Edwards can actually thrive in this particular stat. So those are my 4 plays for the day. If you want more bonus plays, and like I said, guys, our bonus plays are flying. We just hit Cavs on the money line in a 30-point blowout winner. Make sure you're on the Winnable. It's winnable.com/bam. You guys can get that over here. And yeah, that's all I got for the video. Let's go 4-0 on NBA Thursday.